a low-down lying Yankee.
Prove it.
No authority.
How's it going, Radical viewers? Gaddy right back into another Legends of the West video, and today we are doing Jack Palance's character, Jack Wilson, in the movie Shane, which I only now know because I went and actually looked up who the flying heck Jack Wilson was and what movie it was that Jack Palance starred as him in. So that all said, let's jump into the outfit and start breaking it down. Now, this was a weird one because I don't have the movie, so I went through screenshots and video clips and all that. I had a really hard time in everything I saw figuring out what the hell hat he's wearing. To the point where I kind of just went with the screw it option and started going through all the black ones that I felt just kind of look the part. I do have a variety of options to me and just kind of nice black hats, the stalker hat being my best guess, but for something a little different, the estate boss hat could also work. Along with, where the devil did it go? Military scout hat also almost works, and I like this one because the brim is tilted up, and in every scene, in every screenshot of this movie I'm looking at, his hat's tilted back on his head so high I cannot tell what the hell the crown looks like. So, a variety of options here, Radical viewers. I would say dealer's choice on all three of those options. I'm going to stick with the stalker hat because it's the classic kind of bad guy look, you know? And my dear sweet lord, is Jack Wilson such a prick in that movie from what I've seen. Lord almighty. Next, we're going to move on to the vest. I went with the classic vest, which I think I may have called the traditional vest by accident in an earlier video. My bad. And we're going to make that sucker black. I kind of like that it's a rough and kind of tumbled look to this entire ensemble when it's all done. For shirts, I went with the collar over shirt. Because I have to swallow and get something in my throat because I'm drying out. Collar over shirt in white with pinstripes, because his does have pinstripes, and this does give you another option for the pinstripe look. I would say dealer's choice. Just something white with kind of gray to black pinstripes would really just work for it. I went with this because being a bad guy, I picture more blacks and grays in the clothing options for him. Pants was interesting, as his pants are also pinstriped, but it's kind of hard to tell exactly what. If the pinstripe and the bold color in this were swapped around, it would have been perfect. Sadly, it's not. So I ended up going with a couple of options for this. I ended up going with this because I really like the kind of darker look for a bad guy. But this color in the work pants could also kind of sell the look. It's really hard to tell in these movies just what colors any of these are because they're older. And most of them are being transferred from VHS to DVD, so the quality's kind of meh. And not that great. Moving on. Not really going to see suspenders, not going to worry about. No real working on the chaps here. For boots, I wanted the sleeked riding boots on this just because they're a little higher, and a Radical viewer, GTA Clips, actually pointed this out to me for one of my Doc Holiday videos. Thank you to him. Because his boots are riding really, really high. Up to the knee high. For spurs, because it's been a while since I was able to see anything where I could see spurs on a character, I went with the Neller spurs, just in a flat black to just sell that look. Very, very easy. No masks, no bandanas. He does wear a neckerchief, oddly enough, of some kind. Just a little bitty thing around his neck. Sadly, because I don't have that available in single player, I just went with what I had, which was just a neckerchief that hung down low. Gloves are completely optional on this, but in every scene where he's about to shoot somebody, I notice, he's always tugging his gun hand one on. And it's this nice kind of black leather glove to it. And the other one will always be just kind of tucked away on his other holster. This guy sells a-hole, completely, just in his smile alone. This guy's creepy. Kind of want to watch the movie specifically for him now. For weapon equipment, I would say the sharpshooter stuff kind of sells the look, but his stuff is that same kind of rosy tint to it that I keep encountering, like on the herbalist gun belt and such. But that could just be from the footage I'm seeing and the quality of it and the quality of the recording and all sorts of other stuff. Yeah, the joys of trying to remake some of these old westerns and try to get the colors right. But, bright side, that's it for this outfit. But we also have a gun to make, sadly, because the gun was also requested. So one quick jump cut and one quick sleep later in game, because I'm pretty sure it's night and all the shops are closing up. And we'll be right back. And here we have the gun, or in the very least, a good representation of what the gun is now. I actually found a current picture of the actual gun used by Jack Palance in the movie Shane that was just kind of floating around. I'm really happy I found that, actually, especially to get this grip right. That said, there's one small issue I'm noticing between it and the screenshots I've been seeing. It looks like the metal on everything has worn down. I say that because everything to me, in every screenshot I saw from the movie and every clip, it looks black save for the hammer and the trigger. But because of age and time, it looks like it all wore down to it's just base steel. So that said, I'm going to give two options for this. You can go just flat steel with everything, and the gun will still look great. Or you could just go ahead and throw blackened steel on everything but the hammer and the trigger. Which, in itself, is also kind of a fine look. And works really well, actually. I'm going to just go ahead and buy that, because that is perfect. Yeah, it looks exactly like the screenshots. What's really going to sell this is the butt of the gun, and for that you just need the varnish. And to get the right one down, let me find that component real quick for y'all. I went with just the basic grip. Because the ironwood grip, all the grain looks a little too straight, like there's no differentiating it, and his grip is a little frickin' wild. I'm not actually going to throw up a comparison photo for this because I'm trying to keep these short, especially when I'm including guns. So, basic grip. And for the varnish, I went with the black walnut because it gives a nice, serious contrast between the light and the darks that really just sells this look. Yeah. It's a nice looking gun. Also, short barrel. And no, just stock iron sights. Before I forget to add that. It's been a while since I've done a gun, my apologies. I'm still not doing scripts yet because, well, screw doing scripts. Anyway. It's time, ladies and gentlemen, to pull the next request at random, so do stay tuned as we do one last jump cut to that moment. Take it away, Grim. Alright, Radical viewers. Let's go ahead and pick a name out of a hat, so to speak. And our winner for the next Legends of the West video is... Oh, god damn it. I'm not mad. I wasn't looking forward to trying to do this because it's hard to find good stock pictures of this. I've tried to do this before. I just gave up when I couldn't find decent pictures of it. Oh, Lord. Okay. That was going to be fun. That said, our next video is going to be Mayor Hoodoo Brown's Dual Peacemakers from Gun. Oh, sweet God. Oh. I should just download the game and just play it to that point again. Lord Almighty. Well, as usual, I want to thank you all for watching and hope you all enjoyed. And if you did enjoy, be sure to throw a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and by all means, start chatting me up in the comments with your own little critiques about what you may have done differently for your own interpretation of this stuff, or just BSing with all my other fellow radical viewers. Oh, and by all means, share the video around, especially if you liked it, and see if they enjoy it too. Just because it helps. God, I was really hoping it wouldn't be that one too. Oh. There's a lot of this list I don't want to try to attempt because it's a pain, but I'm going to do it anyway because I love my viewers! Because you're all radical in my eyes. That all said, I, once again, thank you for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Till next time, kids. Take care now. Bye-bye then.